Good morning, everybody. We had to go do a few errands. I thought I'd talk a few minutes while we're headed back home. I don't ever come around on this part of the highway much because there's a lot of construction going on over here, so I'm going to try to exit and go around the construction. So we'll see how that goes. This is where they're building the big flyovers for that corridor 69, Interstate 69. And it's a big old mess. I've showed y'all on the other side of this construction, but I don't think I've ever bought y'all on this side. But if I'd have went straight up there where all those orange cones were, that's the closest way to my house. But it pays to take the long way around, because if you get stopped in that construction, as y'all have seen in another video I posted, you're going to be there for a long time, because they ain't in no hurry about moving. I'm telling you. That's been going on for years around here. And north, this is south of town, and north of town, they're gonna put the flyovers north of town also. Those flyovers go over our loop that goes all the way around our town, Loop 224. Woo. If anybody wants to look it up, boy, he was getting them pipes, wasn't he? Anyway, y'all hear Nugget whining a little bit. He's ready to get out of the car. We've been riding for a minute. We had to go do a couple of things this morning. And then I've got to go to the funeral home for a little bit. Somehow I managed to stay busy in my retirement. It's like with house cleaning, ladies, y'all understand. About the time you get everything done, it's time to start over. So it's kind of that way with my routine also. About the time you get all the limbs picked up, now leaves are falling, and you blow the driveway off, and you blow the porches off, and you take care of the chickens, and you know, it's time to change your sheets and give the pups a bath and wash your hair and go to the food bank. Then something will come up you didn't plan on, and it's been ball season, so we've been working ball games in and here and there when we can go. And I'm glad I'm busy though, because the days I'm not, it gets pretty boring. I think we're behind the slowest traffic in town. I don't know why they're going 20 when the speed limit's 40. I don't know. The cars behind me are about to go around. I guess that's what I should have done, huh? But it wasn't that far before I was going to turn. Should be in the right lane. They know the slower traffic's supposed to be in the right lane. Who give them their driver's license? was ready to get out of his car. What's wrong with y'all going so slow? 20 miles an hour. Well, we made it to the turn, so I guess that's okay. We got a green arrow that turned to yellow that quick before one car could get through it. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild, Nugget? You behave. There's a sheriff's department riding beside you. He's watching you, Nug. That deputy's watching you. Y'all, the weather here is so nice. 50s at night, low 80s in the day. There goes the sheriff's department. I told Nugget he was back there following him. I don't know if that's why that truck is going so slow, but Jesus, we going around him. I know that truck will go faster than that. He must be scared he's gonna get pulled over. Maybe he's hauling something he ain't supposed to be. You know, I don't know how many of y'all really watch. I don't watch really news, ABC, CBS, whatever. I watch clips on YouTube. But all the people locally, I follow our local news on the app. And all the people that get caught are the ones, y'all, that speed and run red lights and run stop signs and do crazy stuff. I mean, like, why are you going to go 75 in a 55? That literally happened recently, and they were loaded with drugs. A man and a woman that wasn't from here. But, you know, if you didn't want to get caught, I always think, you would think that they would watch the speed limit. I mean, most cars, a lot of the new cars, will show you the speed limit on the dash of the car. My Explorer did. And they still make radar detectors. It's stupid stuff that gets, I guess they just don't have sense enough to know to do it. I don't know, but I always wonder. What in the world? What were they thinking? Doge's credit union's right there on the right. They've been getting a remodel. I hadn't been in there. I'm gonna have to walk in there and be nosy. I hadn't been in there in a while, but they've been having a bunch of construction going on. Y'all may be hearing the wind. I got the windows down in the back for Nugget. But we're almost home. Thanks for riding with me, keeping me company. I've got several people on my prayer list that's had surgery and been sick. Y'all remember them in your prayers. Pray for our election. Pray for our country. Pray for the firemen, the EMT workers, our veterans, the ones over fighting in the war. Y'all, there's so many people we could be praying for. I hope y'all are. Our teachers. Do y'all realize what our teachers have to go through these days? The nursing staff at the hospital. Y'all, everybody's job is just, it's just not what it used to be. Everything is so different. It seems like everybody's after a lawsuit. It's crazy. But remember to pray for our country. Pray for all the ones overseas fighting. I pray for everybody's salvation and health. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Don't forget to say your prayers, and we'll see y'all on the next adventure.